We all love a good game. And with both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X out, it's game on for 2021's AAA titles. Welcome to Binge TV, and today, we'll be presenting you with our countdown of the 10 most anticipated games coming out in 2021. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more incredible video game reviews and insiders like today. 10th place, Halo Infinite. We'll be kicking off today's list with Halo Infinite, the most expected sci-fi first-person shooter published by Xbox Game Studios for Windows, Xbox Series X and S, and Xbox One. Known as the sixth main entry of the Halo series, it picks up the story of the Master Chief, following Halo 5's Guardians. The game's story will be set on a Halo ring that has mysteriously suffered damage, and also showcase the design of Master Chief's Mjolnir armor to return to the design seen in Halo 2 and Halo 3. The Vanished, a violent mercenary group that splintered off of the former Covenant Alien Alliance, first seen in Halo Wars 2, appear as enemies. While development was slightly delayed by the COVID-19 pandemic, things have gotten right on track, and the game will be out in the third or fourth quarter of 2021. 9th place, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. The next entry of LEGO video games comes up 9th in today's countdown, a game in which players, unlike previous LEGO video games, can choose to start the game from any of the 9 Skywalker Saga episodes, and complete them in any order they desire. Each episode has 5 story missions, making a total of 45 levels, contrasting from the 6 levels per episode in previous games. Combat has been revamped from previous titles, such as lightsaber wielders now use a variety of combos with light attacks, heavy attacks, and force moves, and blaster characters having an over-the-shoulder camera, on top of 300 playable characters to boot. If anything, this will be the masterpiece of all LEGO Star Wars games ever made. The Skywalker Saga will be the 6th entry in the LEGO Star Wars series of video games, and the successor to The Force Awakens, adapting all 9 entries in the Skywalker Saga series of films. It will be released in early 2021 for Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. 8th place, Forbidden West. In the 8th spot of our list, we have Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn from 2017. Set in the ARPG genre, this one is developed by Guerrilla Games and published by Sony, set to release in the third or fourth quarter of 2021 for the PS4 and the PS5. Forbidden West tells us the story of Aloy, a young huntress of the Nora tribe sent on a quest to the arcane frontier known as the Forbidden West to find the source of a mysterious plague that kills all it infects. On her journey across these uncharted lands, Aloy encounters hostile regions ravaged by massive storms and occupied by dangerous enemies and deadly machines, including a wide array of environments and ecosystems that will leave all prospective players engaged as they explore an open world located in post-apocalyptic California, Utah, and Nevada. 7th place, Far Cry 6. Next up, we have Far Cry 6, a first-person shooter developed by Ubisoft and the 6th main installment of the Far Cry series, just like Halo Infinite is for the Halo series. It's set to be released for Amazon Luna, Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and Stadia. The game is set on Yara, a fictional Caribbean island ruled as a dictatorship by El Presidente Anton Castillo, who's raising his son Diego to follow in his footsteps. In this case, the player will fight as guerrilla fighter Danny Rojas, who wants to topple Castillo and his regime. 6th place, Super Mario 3D World: Bowser's Fury. This upcoming expanded port of the original Super Mario 3D World, an already amazing game in its own right, is what has most Switch fans hooked until February 12, 2021. Designed as a part of the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Bros., what makes this game such a big deal is how it features a standalone story, Bowser's Fury, which takes place in an open-world styled area called Lake Lapcat and involves Mario and Bowser Jr. cooperating to stop Fury Bowser. The Super Mario 3D World game also supports local wireless and online play, both of which were absent from the original version. The game revolves around freeing every island from Fury Bowser by recovering cat shines from the goop-covered towers. When a new island is reached, Fury Bowser periodically emerges from the Fury Sun. 5th place, God of War Ragnarok. By far the most expected mythological game, and the 5th member of our list today has to be God of War Ragnarok, which from what we can tell thanks to its name, will feature series protagonist Kratos in a Norse mythology setting, very unlike what we're used to from previous games. God of War is all about Greek gods and titans being slaughtered in the most brutal way possible. So this time, instead of Zeus, we might end up seeing Odin getting his head smashed or something of the sort. The game will be set in ancient Norway and feature series protagonist Kratos and his young son Atreus. The game is expected to initiate Ragnarok, a series of events that bring about the end of days and depicts the death of the Norse gods, which was foretold to happen in the previous game after Kratos killed the Aesir god Baldur. This one will be a PS5 exclusive, and while not much has been spoiled about it, we can expect it to be something different from what we're used to seeing in the God of War games. 4th place, Resident Evil 8 Village. Coming up in the 4th spot of our list, we have Resident Evil 8 Village. This upcoming survival horror game will be the 10th main Resident Evil installment. Announced at the PS5 reveal event in 2020 and scheduled for release on all major consoles, Xbox One and Series X and S, PS4 and 5, and Windows on May 2021. This game uses a first-person perspective with an inventory management similar to Resident Evil 4 and is set a few years after Resident Evil 7. In this game, Ethan Winters returns as the main character, with Capcom saying that Ethan's world comes crashing downwards when Chris Redfield appears in his life, setting off a chain of events that prompts the distraught Ethan to seek out answers to Chris's shocking actions. He will eventually find Chris in a mysterious village. The game also features an intriguing antagonist known as Lady Dimitrescu, though not much other than this has been revealed about the game. Lady Dimitrescu has been so well received that Capcom even revealed her true height, 2.9 meters, when taking into account her high shoes and hat. We can speculate that it will thrive on hysteria similar to that of the Salem witch trials from what we've seen in the game's trailers. 3rd place, Psychonauts 2. One of the most unexpected, yet ironically also expected upcoming games for 2021 is definitely Psychonauts 2, the sequel to 2005 Psychonauts. A game as unique in its premise as it is in its gameplay. Basically, in the old game you play as a young boy named Raz with psychic abilities, who attends a summer camp with other children who wield similar powers. The sequel, available for Microsoft, PS4 and 5, and Xbox One and Xbox Series X, involves the return of Raz as a part of the Psychonauts, a group of agents with full-fledged psychic powers at their headquarters where he must prove himself as an intern. 2nd place, Deathloop. A newcomer in the gaming department, yet an expected one no less, coming for the PS5 and PC is Deathloop, a new look at the first-person action shooter genre. Featuring different gameplay and aesthetics in an oversaturated genre of shooters, Deathloop has the player take on the role of Colt, an assassin stuck in a time loop that wakes up on a beach at the island of Black Reef. Colt has been tasked to take out 8 targets across the island before midnight, as leaving even one alive will cause the time loop to reset and undo his work. Further, should Colt die before taking out the 8 targets, he will wake up back at the start of the loop. Doesn't sound like anything you played before, right? This one's coming out on May 21st, 2021, so stay tuned to Bethesda for more information. 1st place, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. The most expected game of 2021 is, without a doubt, the legendary remaster of the Mass Effect trilogy. So much that it's even titled Legendary Edition for a reason. Modernized versions of the 3 games will come out in the spring, returning fans to the Normandy starship where they can travel to different galaxies and face off with the Collectos, the Reapers, and featuring all the game's DLC, 4K compatibility, and other nice perks. What are your thoughts on all these fantastic games coming out in 2021? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for more.